this reading. I have shuffled the cards, pre-shuffled the cards, and one's already popped out, so it's here laying down flat on the table. And the message I got for you, Aquarians, is heartfelt decisions. Okay, I've got the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and I've also got the Wandering Star Tarot deck here. So I'm pulling one from the Queen Moon of Oracle deck, and 2 and 3, depending. Normally 2, all the others got 2 apart from 1. Got the third one, or 2 of them got the 3 cards. But we're just going to have a see what this message, or what message there is for you. I'm going to then quickly move on to the trinkets. That's going to give me a bit of an overview of all the cards, and sort of hopefully stitch the reading up with a chakra pebble that I'm going to pull out from the bag to give you any support that you might need from the energy level as well. Okay, so without any further ado, let's have a quick look. So the first card that you got here is focus. Okay, it's really important that you can focus on this card. That'll help if I can get it on focus. And also it's really important, I feel, that with this card that there is something coming in, some inspiration, some solution, something. At the moment I don't feel, Aquarians, you can actually really see your way forward. Let's put it that way. This is what I'm picking up. But you're also really open to receiving the inspiration and the focus that you need. In fact, I think that something is transforming in your life. I think it's been a shift for you, possibly a shift of focus, a shift of awareness, or you've been sort of really sort of doing the inner work, looking beneath the outer layers of yourself, and you're finding that something is now lighting up your life. Okay, I feel in some way that this has to do with your inner world, and you're now going to get some really incredible clarity as to what you need to do, where you need to go, and this is actually going to transform you fully. All right, this is a card that is going to allow you to be able to really see where it is that, and how it is that maybe you need to go about things. You might not have all the pieces there together, but I feel that they're bubbling up. Okay, there's some energy that is popping in slow sort of messages, little inspirational messages, paying attention, keeping focused on what you're saying, how you're thinking, who you're speaking to, what you're saying to them, what is being reflected back, Aquarians. This will really help you in the coming weeks, definitely in the next 2 weeks, and certainly maybe rippling on to the further week we go. Now also this is for, like I say and have said, it is timeless. I'm going to allow whenever that this message is meant to see or read for you, then the message is here. Okay, and just to remind myself, it's a heartfelt decisions, like I said. All right, so let's have a look. I've already cleared the deck, and let's have a look at what the 2 cards which has come out want to tell you. Okay, now I've got, and luckily, I say luckily, we've got the 3 of Swords, and beautifully and luckily it's come out in the inverted position. So I feel like in some way you've been let down here before. Okay, now you've had some kind of grievances, some kind of repeat patterns that you've been playing out, holding, or something's been really mirroring in your life, and you have felt the kind of sense of loss, or maybe feeling a sense of time has gone you by, or maybe that you've not been doing things as much as you'd like to. There's some kind of sorrow, okay, that has come up for you, and this is really about what needs to be looked at. Okay, do not be afraid to look at it, so you can actually really shift, like I said, the shifting of focus, some transformational work. Maybe also what you could be noticing is the shift that you've made from all this sort of past pain and sorrow over the years, and over the time that maybe you have endured. Okay, I know Aquarians, I'm a fellow Aquarian as well, but you've not exactly had it easy. Okay, there's been a long cycle of challenges, and we've had Saturn in, of course, in Aquarius, and we've also now got Pluto. Okay, and that's gone tapped into us, and the Pluto is a planet of transformation, and it is gone back into Capricorn literally as we've been doing this recording. So I think it's really important that you really let go and bury. That's kind of what I'm feeling when I'm saying. I want you to shift everything and let everything go, so you can maybe even retain your focus again. Okay, you see the water there as well. This is a really good time to release it. We're in the month of Cancer. as I do this as well. So that's an emotional water element sign. And this energy right now is asking you to really release, focus once and for all what needs to be transformed and let go of, because the power is within you, and you're going to be able to see very clearly why certain things have happened. And in fact, you've probably already seen that why things have happened, because you're able to now go out in the world and actually realize that in order for you to be really heartfeltly happy, heartfelt decisions, didn't I say? And here we've got this broken heart. So now it's important. I feel like in the past you've never really allowed your heart to take the lead. It's as if the heart has had to take a back seat, or maybe you thought, well, if I do that, I don't know, you were trying to do something that has not worked for your heart, put it that way. Okay, and let's have a look. Wow. Beautiful. We got the 9 of Cups. Okay, so is this a wish come true card? The heartfelt card as well. I mean, this really is a card of joy, optimism, happiness, vitality, and optimism. So you've really transformed. Okay, like I did say earlier on, that you've been transforming things, and this butterfly to me is a significant significator of a signature of transforming. All right. Yeah, and we have to go through this sort of difficulty sometimes in order to sort of become who we're meant to become. So Aquarians, I really feel that you are now in a position where you know what to make yourself happy. You know very clearly what you need to have in place, who you need to have around, what kind of people or groups of people you want to be around that gives you vitality and joy. And you're going to get really deeply honest and focused in your heart decision as to what needs to happen. Okay, now I also feel that it is very important that actually you kind of almost shield yourself from external influences as well. I'm getting for some of you that you listen to what is going to bring you the joy and not what other people might think. So choose your friends wisely if they're giving you any counsel about anything. And even if they are, you have to then hold your focus, you see, and you just stay focused on what you know to be true for you. So I think I'm going to leave the card reading here because it's pretty much self-explanatory. I feel like there's great opportunities for you coming. I think whatever decisions you make sure that it's actually going to be like, I feel like there's going to be a lucky break as well. There's going to be some luck involved, and you'll be cherishing this luck. I don't think you're going to see it coming. It's quite sort of, things are quiet at the moment, and there's going to be something that's going to come, and there'll be a message that you're going to get. So pay attention. It could be via email or phone call or connection. All right. And I'm going to leave it at that. But whatever it is definitely going to take you on the path of optimism. All right. Wow. All right. Okay. For some of you, definitely it is going to be with love. It's going to take it. It's really beautiful. So what I've been doing and started doing, which I really love, and I've been just been doing this in my own time. I've decided to bring it into the readings here. Is the trinket throw, and I choose not only a trinket but several, and then see where it drops and just sort of read the energy of the trinkets. Now some of these have been actually quite duplicated from some other ones I've seen. Yes and no, but okay, but we've got 2 that's actually come up for some other signs. We've got here, so what I'm going to just quickly read is, I definitely feel like for some of you there's going to be love coming out of the blue. Okay, so particularly people who've been single, be open to that. There is definitely something that's going to be coming your way that you have not seen coming. Okay, it's going to take you by surprise. It will suddenly appear. Suddenly somebody will become apparent to you that's going to bring you some joy and some really good sense of unity. Okay, and even possible marriage. And I say all this all from we've got the balloon. I might actually start putting the other camera down, but I've just felt really moved to do these readings again, so I'm just going with it. I'm just filming this on quick player, so I'm not really very adapted to the camera here, and I've struggled to get some of the cards more at the angle I wanted to, but needs must. When you have to do something, you just do it despite not having all the technology around you to do it well. Anyhow, here we have the hot air balloon. I mean, hot air. I mean, it's passion, it's fire. Okay, it's coming in. It's coming. It's coming in. Okay, so, and it fell on its face, but this to me is that you don't see it coming in, you see, because, hot air balloons tend to do that sometimes as well. You're sort of walking around and suddenly you see this hot air balloon in the sky, like, oh my God, look at that. So it's going to be a bit like that something's going to catch you off guard. I've got I've got this double heart, so this is what I'm saying, a double unity. And if you see, these hearts are bound together, it's not a single heart. So this definitely is a beautiful union, a great possibility of a beautiful united, heartfelt connection, Aquarians, for those. And maybe some of you who are actually already significant othered and also in relationships, this is an opportunity for you to really talk through things, really get focused on what and how you want to see your relationship, and really go for actually making that happen within the domain of your current partnering. All right, I don't see here anything for any reason for it not to be the case, but I will actually just add a little something, because I've got the Three of Swords here as well in the inverted. I feel like you've got the opportunity to kind of convert any kind of dissatisfaction or heartbreak from the past into something better. Now, if this means for some of you that you need to leave it and do that, okay, and I'll tell you why that in a minute, because we've got the horse trinket here as well. But I feel like some of you might be able to really change things, get the focus right, get really focused on what needs to change, communicate that focus really clearly, and you'll have the potentiality to make something grow, because here in that cluster of the 6 trinkets that fell came out, I've got the tree of life here as well. Okay, the tree, and this particular tree is also in a ring, which to me signifies that it's very protected. There's some really good protected energy around you. I would also say as well, within this focus, that card that to mirror the focus card here, to keep, like I said, everything else out, to keep your inspiration. Okay, for those who are not interested in the coupling or the love side, this could also be about letting things grow, but keep it contained. All right, again, if people are chipping in and making suggestions that are not helpful, you keep yourself focused and centered and rooted like this big tree. Okay, which brings me to the next tincture. How are they called, tinctures? I forget now. Trinkets. God. Anchor. Okay, this is going to get, like I said, a lot of stability for you. I think now you really know what's going to make you happy, what is going to anchor you, what's going to bring you the joy, and what you need to not have any more personal heartbreaks. It's as if you were creating a life that was difficult for yourself, and I know it's hard to take in, but sometimes we really just need to see that we are creators of our own world, and I do believe things sometimes happen way beyond our actions, if you like. But even if it's coming from the external, if you really do the self-inquiry, really go inward and be really honest and ask yourself the deeper questions within yourself, you will find that there's an element of you that called that situation in because you're being asked to move in another place with another someone or something, okay? And that would have been stemmed from our inner belief systems that's been possibly continually breaking our hearts and not really serving us. But moving on from that, which again brings me on to moving on from that, which is the horse. So this is the beautiful trinket saying to me that you're going to be taking the steps forward, and life is going to move you forward as well, okay? Because this is really an opportunity for you to sort of, I feel like you've come full circle, you've done the work, you've been doing the work, you're still doing the work, and this is going to bring you in the direction of the 9 of Cups, okay? Because we've got this star here, and we also got the horse, the little trinket of the horse moving towards this card here on the mat. So I also feel that this is now an opportunity for you to really claim your inner guideline, your guidance, trusting what guidance you're going to get to anchor you as well. And also I feel like you're looking at certain elements in your life that you know that are essentials, and really bringing that as a core to what's important for you. Okay, there are 5-pointed star. Maybe you might want to think, what 5 areas of a life or within love, say, what are the 5 things in my life that is important, or am I making choices to work with people or in a place? What are the 5 core essentials that will really keep me intact in my sovereignty, in my heart, and my inspiration? Okay, this is all very beautiful, Aquarius. So do comment and let me know if there's anything that resonates for you in the next upcoming weeks, or when you see this message. I hope it's helpful, and we'll pull this chakra now. Again, wonderful. This is a root chakra, so being rooted. Okay, we've got the card of anchoring. I feel what's important is I feel because something could be coming out of the blue, like the balloon, particularly in the love area, maybe moving forward, because the horse has got a very strong ability to run forward. Okay, this particular one is not grazing. Okay, it's actually, sort of galloping forward, as you can see. So in some way within that movement, okay, making within the heartfelt decisions, but make sure that you are rooted, okay, through your root chakra. The root chakra is the most stable, and it is an important foundation of the whole chakra system, because it is what grounds and brings our ideas to reality. It's what keeps us heart grounded as well. Okay, if you're too up here, always looking at the higher energies, okay, you're just going to be up there, not grounded, and no idea, no truth, nothing tangible on the earth can happen without the root chakra being involved. So hence it's very important. I also feel that also with the root chakra, because it's to do with your tribal, your belief systems and your core beliefs. Maybe also it is a time to actually maybe release some of those and maybe see where things have been hindering you from your childhood upbringing. I will be doing more on this, much more on this, on Instagram as well. So do follow me on Instagram. Just click the button to take and sign up to follow me in Instagram, and I will be posting up a lot of that kind of correlation between our inner child and the chakras, and how it can completely transform your patterns and release you of the kind of psychic cords that you've lived with for too long, and a way to heal yourself. Okay, so that's for another day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I really hope, Aquarius, that you've got some promising news here, and I really do. You've got the wish come true, the 9 of Cups to end what was after a very long time. So the energies for sure are going to shift. Keep your focus in what you want. Keep your intention focused, and make sure that all your decisions are focused on heartfelt decisions. Thanks for now, and I will catch you in 2 weeks' time. Bye. Bye.